Shall we begin? Let's begin now. Shall we begin?
Aloha everyone, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with a really fun cartomancy reading. Cartomancy is the art of reading playing cards, okay? Thank you. This was suggested by one of my friends. So this message is for singles, and I'm not talking about any kind of singles. I'm talking about high vibing, master manifester singles, okay? Those of you who watch my channel or are attracted to my channel, you are high vibrational people because that's what I attract in. And so we're looking at those of you who are master manifestors. You've already done your visualization with your mate that you would like to bring in. You know it's done, okay? So there's confidence there. You know it's done. You've already made the 5D manifestation. But now what? What do you do in the meantime while your person is lining up with you to meet in the 3D? And so we're going to look at what you can do in the meantime to keep your vibration high. We're going to look at messages from spirit, and there may be a conversation there. I'm leaving it open, but there may be some conversation there or messages there that have to do with how they're going to come in or what have you. But we're looking at, it's done. I've manifested. I know my person's coming, but now what? Right? So I thought that was a very cute thing. Okay. So before we get started, I want to say thank you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All those things help my channel to grow and expand. Thank you so much for donating and tipping, and also for commenting. I am loving engaging with you guys. I'm loving the community that we're building. I may put a video out soon just to get some feedback from you guys about some things that I'm interested in offering, to see what you would like as a membership option. And so we'll go from there, okay? I do offer private readings. And the ways to get a private reading with me will be in the description box below. I've just reinstated my website, so it's thewhisperingdragonfly.com. And so you're welcome to go there. Private reading options and mentorships, as well as energetic clearing sessions or change work sessions, coaching. It's all there available for you, so you're welcome to go there. I also have some options on Etsy at the current time, so all of that's going to be in the description box below. I do want to put out a bit of a warning here. There are scammers about on YouTube targeting tarot readers. And so just so you know, I will never solicit you for a reading. I've shown you where you can get them, so you're welcome to come to me, but I'm not going to reach out to you and ask you for money. I also want to let you know that I'm not on any of the other social media platforms. So if anyone's reaching out to you on WhatsApp, TikTok, Telegram, Facebook, Instagram, all of those things, that is a scam. So please report them or ignore them. I want you to just make sure to be safe and save your beautiful money for what you're actually looking for, right? And then I do a contest every month, free to enter, free to win, for a 30-minute session with me personally. It's a drawing. I will let you know at the end of the video how to enter that, as some are here just for the messages. So let's get into it. We're going to look at the playing cards, but I'm also going to draw some runes on this situation. So just so you guys know my background, I started with reading playing cards and reading runes, okay? So those are the two things that first came to me. So when my psychic sense and intuition really started to come online to a higher degree around 2012, I've always played cards my whole life since I was a little bitty girl. And so the cards always kind of made sense. But I played them in a way of like poker and other stuff of that sort when I was a young girl. But in ancient history, playing cards and tarot cards came about the same time, but they were both used for divination purposes, to tap into the subconscious mind, to tap into future energies, using the elements of nature. So each part of the playing card, each suit, just like each suit in the tarot, represents a different element, okay? And so this helps us to move into our greatest, I guess you could say, connection with our sub and unconscious. And since you guys are high level, you're welcome to look up Cartomancy if you'd like to learn how to read playing cards. That may be something that I offer at some point down the line. If you would like to learn how to, I may offer a class on that. But anywho, we're gonna look into the playing cards. This was a requested reading by a friend of mine, so it's been a long time since I have done just a reading with just playing cards. So, and runes. We're gonna add the runes in too. Okay, so let's see. For my high vibing, master manifesting singles, they've manifested their person in the 5D. They're waiting on them to get here in the 3D for the alignment to happen. So now what? All right, let's see. It's coming out here soon. Beautiful. All right. Just gonna get a few more here to get our whole story going. Okay, so first and foremost, we have Queen of Pentacles coming out. This is representing you. This is Divine Feminine in her intuition. This Queen of Clubs is also the Queen of Wands here, okay? And so this has to do with you being in your manifestation property. So Spirit's just acknowledging that you are in your Master Manifestor position. They are suggesting that during this time, while you are continuing to keep your vibe high, continuing to open yourself up to new experiences, that you may be accessing higher learning. The clubs are about intuition, yes, but they're also about knowledge. Spades are about wisdom. Wisdom is different than knowledge, okay? Wisdom comes from experiences that you've had. Knowledge is things that you gather, right? So some of you may be moving into some higher learning at this time, keeping yourself busy. You may meet your person while you've gone back to school, or you're taking an educational, like a higher educational class, or you've decided on a hobby or something that you would really like to do that seemed fun and interesting, but maybe you didn't have time for it before. Now you're going to go ahead and move towards your interest. You're going to move towards the things that bring you joy, that you're interested in, and that spark your both your intuition but your knowledge centers, okay? So this is like a gathering of information. And I feel like through these experiences, you're going to be aligning yourself to the person that's the fit for you, to the person that you've manifested. Remember that once we manifest something, it's already done. And there does take some earth time before it comes into the physical manifestation, but you're lining up with the coding of it. Now we have 9 of Hearts, which is the Universal Giver card, okay? But how I'm feeling this with this 9 of Hearts, okay? This would also be the 9 of Cups in the tarot, so it's a wish fulfilled. But this is universal love. Okay, so 9 of Hearts in the Destiny cards is the universal giver of love, right? 9s are the ending or the openers of a new cycle. So basically what happens here is that you're going to universally love. What Spirit is suggesting is while you're in the alignment section, because I don't want to call it the waiting room because we're not waiting, right? It's already done. So you're active in your progression. We never wait around for somebody to change or to show up, okay? That is what desperate singles do. This group, y'all are not desperate singles, honey. You are high value people, okay? And you are highly spiritual people. And so this concept is higher spiritual love. And how you enter into that is that you notice around you things that you love, things that are satisfying, and you give that love to others, okay? So some of you, it may be as simple as complimenting strangers that you meet, acknowledging out loud when you're on a nature walk, thank you, Spirit, that rainbow is beautiful. Look at these beautiful trees. They feel so amazing. Thank you, Spirit, for this. Gratitude goes a long way to align you with your manifestation. Gratitude is the joy of the cosmos, right? It's the activating agent to our manifestations is gratitude. So it's kind of like when you have like toothpaste or something else, it'll say active ingredient, right? This is the active ingredient is gratitude. It's the thing that charges everything else up so that you're in straight alignment with your outcome. Okay, we have 6 of diamonds here. 6 of diamonds is akin to the 6 of pentacles, okay? 6 of diamonds is beautiful, beautiful energy. Diamonds have to do with values and currency. Again, 6s have to do with universal love, with harmony. It is the number of love. It is the number of balance. We'll say it that way. So when you think of a Star of David or the 6, you have the triangle up and the triangle down. Okay, that would be the 6. It's a 6 sides. In the middle is a hexagon. All right. What they're asking you to do is to reflect the light on a higher level. So this particular group is being asked to, we also have the 9 of clubs. Okay. 9 of clubs, again, has to do with intuition, but it's also another universal card here. So what they're saying is during this time of alignment to what you've already manifested, they're asking you to go general, okay? See the big picture. Sometimes when we're in our manifestation and we know that it's done and we've done the visualizations, we've felt into it, we've become the love that we want to give, but sometimes we're still a little too specific, all right? What Spirit's saying here is you've already done the specificity. You've already brought that vision to the exact type of person that you would like to have come in. Now what they'd like you to do is take that seed, okay, and blossom it out to the bigger picture. So during this particular time, find ways in which to love, in which to give information to others, to network, okay? That's not the typical meaning of this card, because this would be 9 of Wands, all right? So this says that you have persevered, and I'm doing this with my hands for some reason. So so some of you may be exercising, okay, getting a gym membership, doing something different than what you have before, but it's releasing resistance. Excuse me, because I have a lot of like hiccups all of a sudden. And so there's some undigested energy. So though you have done your manifestation, there's still resistance that needs to be released, right? And how you're going to release this is through moving into things that you really, really enjoy and giving what you are asking to receive to others, even if it's not in a romantic way, okay? You're also going to be networking and gathering with other people, and Spirit is acknowledging your perseverance. So you're going to persevere with this energy. And it's interesting, the incense smoke is going in two lines all the way up here, and it meets a little bit higher, okay? So you and your beloved at this time, singles, are on a parallel path. And you will meet if you continue on your happiness path, okay? So you'll meet in the physical. All right, we have Jack of Hearts here. Jack of Hearts is Well, it can be a universal sacrifice card, okay? So sacrificing for love for someone younger than you. Some of you may have children, okay? But this is basically what they're saying to me is it's showing love in that way. The other thing that I'm getting is that the person who's coming in for you may be a bit younger than you, okay? Doesn't have to be. I'm reading for thousands of people, so take it how it resonates. But this is an energy that's youthful, okay? Now, the Jacks can sometimes, they've been they're the princes, okay? So they are not quite at their full maturity. And what this is saying is that your love is not quite at the full maturity, but they're about to be. We've got the King of Hearts later on here, okay? So in this meantime, while they're maturing, we have the Six of Spades, which is the card of fate. Okay, spades have to do with your spiritual self and intuition and wisdom that comes from experience. So what they're saying is during this time to continue to remember that it is a fated connection. All right, it is so, it is done. There are some things karmically that your person's working out. So I feel like Spirit is letting you know that they will be complete soon, okay, with what they've needed to release. Because I feel like with this group, in your specificity, when you made your manifestation, you wanted someone who was clear. What Spirit's saying is clear, ready to be in a relationship immediately, ready emotionally, ready financially. And so that means what you've asked for needs to complete some karmic lessons before they can come to you ready for all of those things. And so there's some of that's your person has been activated to complete those cycles. They're feeling the feeling of the fated connection within them. I don't feel like you have met this person yet for the most of you, okay? Some of you may be in separation with this person, but there is a feeling of fate that's happening. There's a feeling of, I've been asking, you both are manifesting each other is what Spirit's getting at, right? You can't have a desire for a specific someone without them having that desire back for you, right? Do you think that you have given yourself the desire? Or was it given to you by your universal consciousness? That is the fate. That is the Six of Spades. Okay? It does suggest that there's karmic debts that will be repaid here. But your person's doing it. Okay? And it feels like you are as well. But how you're doing it, you're further along, they're saying, on your healing journey. You've been ready to be ready for your person. So now you're just expanding your love. So you're going to feel into the love of that fated connection, what you have asked for, what you have manifested, that which is done. You're going to feel how juicy and delicious and wonderful that is. And then you're going to expand that to everyone you meet. What Spirit's showing me is that your light is expanding exponentially because you've already connected with this person in the 5D. And so now it's aligning to the 3D. So in the meantime, you're going to give that love and that generosity and that beautiful light to everyone you meet. Okay? And it's going to feel good because it's going to start to ramp up your happiness. It's going to start to ramp up that there's nothing missing. Because I do feel like with many of you, the shift, the alchemical shift that is happening at this time is you've done the manifestation, you know that it's coming, but there's still a focus on what is missing, that they're not there with you. But what this is saying is that they are there with you. And so it's seeing your beloved in everything, seeing your beloved universally. Okay, so finding in your world all of the qualities that you have manifested in your person. In our brains, we have what is called the reticular activating system. So for instance, when I say, like maybe you've never really seen a yellow car on the road, okay? But you say, man, I'd really like to have a yellow car. I remember there was many years back, I wanted a yellow beetle bug when I was younger, right? And I started to see yellow beetle bugs everywhere. The car, Volkswagen Beetles. And it's because I activated my reticular activating system. Now I ended up with a red, I changed my vision, and then I decided I wanted one that looked like a ladybug, and I got that. I had a red and black convertible that I drove, and I loved that car, right? So we activate the reticular activating system, that part of our brain that goes, oh, you've asked for what you want? Cool, I'm gonna show it to you all the time, right? And so this is what's happening. You guys have activated your reticular activating system as far as what you want in your mate. So now, universe has been trying to show you, but you have to have the eyes to see. So they're asking you to have the bigger vision and notice every instance of what types of qualities you've asked for, even if it's somebody else in a relationship. Rather than being jealous, well, I had this discussion with my friend the other day, rather than being jealous, be aware that it's in your field. Once it's in your energy field, that love, that respect, that beautiful, beautiful relationship, if you're seeing that all around you, it means that you are it. You are vibrating at that frequency, and I have chills all over my body right now. And that means that you are in alignment with meeting a person that matches that, because you match the vibration of that type of tenderness and love. Okay? We have 4 of Spades. 4 of Spades is the 4 of Swords. In the Destiny cards, this has to do with mental and physical satisfaction. Okay, you've built a good foundation spiritually and otherwise. In the Tarot, the 4 of Swords has to do with healing, rest, relaxation. Okay, this is saying that you have accomplished what you have asked for, and now you can relax into it. You can enjoy the foundation that you have built. What Spirit's saying here is you have done the work. So there's no more effort required, okay? The only effort is to enjoy, to relax, to do things that you love to do that feel healing and harmonious to you. This is a card of satisfaction and security. This is saying that even your financial security is about to boost up if it hasn't already, because you have put yourself in a position to receive what you've asked for, because you have built an excellent foundation. We have 8 of Clubs, which is a fixed card. It also, in the Destiny cards, the 8 of Clubs has no karma, okay? This card is beautiful. This is the 8 of Wands. This has to do with communication. This has to do with mental satisfaction again, okay? So, and then I love that you've gone from 4 to 8, okay? So 2 4s equal an 8. 8 has to do with the self. It has to do with abundance, money, infinity. So you have built the foundation to duplicate yourself, okay, in the other. It doesn't mean that you're going to be the same as your beloved. You guys aren't going to be exactly the same. But what you've asked for has now duplicated, mirror image, and now we have the 8, okay? So basically that is just confirmation from Spirit to pay attention to yourself. They're also giving me the 8th month, which this is being recorded. If you're watching it as it's recorded, we are in the 8th month of August. So you very well may meet your person in the month of August, or 8s have something to do with that. So it's 8 days, the 8th month. We have 8 weeks, okay? So just pay attention to the timing here, singles, of your manifestation, and just be in your bliss, okay? And we've got this 8 clubs here, saying that there's going to be this satisfaction that is coming in. And lastly, we end with the King of Hearts, okay? King of Hearts is the soulmate card. It is your beloved, okay? So they are coming on in, all right? And it's because you have done the work. They are maturing. You've built the foundation. And we have the 7 of diamonds. Now in the destiny cards, this is the millionaire's card. Okay, 7s are highly spiritual numbers. This is also the 7 of pentacles. So your person at this time is seeking of how to invest. They will only invest in that which grows. Okay, so this may be a slow and steady type of building. So you may meet them right here in August, but they're going to make sure to, well, they're going to make sure that they invest wisely. And you are, with this 8 of clubs here, you are a wise investment. You are a secure investment. So they're going to see that. Okay. This is also saying your person is going to come in highly reflective light. They're going to be quite a good mirror to you. And that both of you are going to put in the work and the investment to move this forward. So basically in the meantime, first off, they're saying you don't have much longer to wait. Okay, you're pretty well in alignment already. There's just a small shift out of the specificity into the bigger picture and noticing the love that's in your field and doing things that you love. So be about yourself for right now. I remember my mentor told me this one time years ago, because I can be the type that does for everybody else and then I forget to actually do accept in and receive the manifestations for myself. And so I had to make a shift there in order to build the life that I'm building. And what she said is, selfishness is the height of selflessness. Because with selfishness, it means that you fill your entire cup up first, and then you serve from the overflowing. I just watched a thing of Oprah talking about some of her tips and tricks through various speeches. And she said, my cup overflows and I give from that. But she offers herself to that which is bigger than her, God, source, universe, every morning, to allow it to flow through her, right? And she separated herself from the who she was in the past or how she grew up with nothing. Right? And she's built a huge empire for herself. And she is living the dream, right? And so sometimes we have to release the old identity. And that's what Spirit's saying, is release the old identity that wasn't good enough or, wasn't loved properly. Or, I don't know, I've never had what I'm asking for. So what? Look around you. If it's in your field, you have it. Okay, and so this is the beauty that they're talking about at this time. Okay, very, very excited for you guys. So they want you to focus on you, what you love, what your interests are, and you may find that you're getting to know yourself again. So date yourself, right? So take yourself on dates. Decide what types of foods you like. Decide what types of movies you like. Decide what types of activities are enjoyable to you. Take up a new hobby. See if that's interesting. All of those things are going to build and boost your vibration. It's here in the cards. I do feel like your person's very close. It's like the door's not all the way open, but it's peaking. Okay, so you're almost there. Not that we're ever at a destination. That's the thing. People have, destination focus, right? And then what, right? They want you to revel in your accomplishments and enjoy the journey of this particular relationship. I'm going to get a rune to close it out. Or 2, I guess. Oh my God. Okay. So I just, okay, I'll show you inside my rune bag. There's a couple of different types of runes because I was gifted 2 different types. So I put like a big mega rune bag where it's got 2 different sets. Out of all of those possibilities, you guys got growth on 2 different sets. Freaking mirror images, you guys. There's growth. This is Berkana. This is fertility. Okay, This is the seed that you have planted. This is Spirit confirming that you have not only a relationship coming in, singles, but this is a higher soulmate or mirror soul connection. All right? Or divine flame, if you want to call it that. I don't like the twin flame label. Look at that. Growth. And this looks backwards, but they're not. Maybe I can, because my phone sort of transposes. We'll do it this way. Okay, growth. BB may be a sign for you guys. Okay. The likelihood of that is small for that to come out. That's pretty incredible. But Spirit's saying that you have done the growth, so has your partner that's incoming, and you guys will grow together. That it's like they're showing me the Midas touch. So just, there's a few things that are finishing up at this time, but y'all are on path, all right? So you do you. Enjoy yourself. And don't be thinking about, avoid thinking about, oh, well, they're not here yet. What do I do? What would you do if your person was already in? What kinds of things would you like to do? Would you guys go to the beach together often? Would you guys travel together? Would you, are they musical or not musical? Would you guys be creating something together? Are you outdoorsy? Do you want to do outdoors things? Like, are they foodies? Would you like to go to different restaurants? Take yourself to the places that you would like your beloved to take you. Be there, right? Because not only does that put it in your vibration, but it also increases the likelihood of you meeting your beloved. Like, right place, right time, right? So think of that. What kinds of things would I like to do? Because you have it all here, and they're wanting you to network and gather your information. The main thing with the runes and on the Temple of Delphi, it says, know thyself. This is, as a spiritual warrior, this is integral to our growth, okay? Is knowing self. And so the Hawaiians say it differently. They say you need to know who you are and where you are, okay? And we may go into that at a later date with some things I would like to offer. But knowing who you are and where you are is important. And that's an internal process. But you can move that external to know who you are, and then what do you like? So go there, right? So I feel like that's pretty much it for this one. Singles, I'm so excited for you guys because y'all are high vibing manifestors. So they want you to focus on you. Go the places that you would like to go with your beloved. Notice your surroundings, okay? Your reticular activating system is activated. You have already put in your order, okay? So when you're at the restaurant and you've already put in your order, what do? You have a nice drink, you talk with your friends, you enjoy the social aspect, and then you enjoy the delicious meal, okay? And that delicious meal is coming for you in the form of your beloved, but you got to be where that meal is, right? And so this looks really, really beautiful. And there's little to no effort required. You are going off inspired action and things that light you up and that make you feel excited, okay? So really, really grateful, you guys. I'm going to leave that there. I'm so excited for you because I really feel like your person is truly right around the corner. So just keep doing what you're doing, and remember that gratitude is the catalyst. So if you'd like to keep a gratitude journal, bring it with you throughout the day. Handwrite it, not in your, let's not do it in our phones, okay? Because when we type in our phones texting, it activates a different part of the brain that doesn't have to do with your body, like the kinesthetic feeling. Right? But if you write it by hand, and if you write it by hand in pencil, that actually helps. It triggers your brain because it puts it into muscle memory. Okay, so I've done a lot of work with the sub and unconscious mind and learning the brain. So just practice this and see your results, okay? And see if you don't feel even more gratitude and you can feel it in your body, okay? I know I'm going to take this practice back up. This was something I used to do for years, and I was much, much happier. And I've noticed that I have not been doing that practice, right? And so we want to keep our vibrations high because we are master manifestors, right? So, so yeah, that's a tip that I have for you. Keep it with you. So verbally say out loud what you're grateful for. Tell the people. I remember a friend of mine always gave such beautiful compliments. And she said her grandmother told her, well, honey, give people their flowers while they're living, not when they're dead. You know, a lot of times people tell the most beautiful stories about people once they've already passed away, but they don't share that in the living times. And this is an opportunity for you to share your gratitude and your love and your admiration, because with love, okay, is the three aspects of it are attention, appreciation, acceptance, you know. So this is important to do the attention and the appreciation for all that you love around you, and then that is in your resonant field, okay? So now I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much. We also have attention, appreciation, and affection is the third A. I was like, there's a third A. I'm saying something wrong. Okay, attention, appreciation, affection. And so give that to yourself and give that to others. And then it's natural and logical even for your mate to come into that energy. So I'm going to leave that there. Thank you guys so much. For those of you who would like to enter the drawing, it is free to enter, free to win. Here's how you do it. You be a subscriber if you're not already. So subscribe, hit that bell button, like and share this video. And then in the comment section below, write, I am a master manifester. I am a master manifester. And that lets me know that you would like to enter the drawing, that you're claiming this reading, and that I will do that drawing on video first of the month and announce the winner, and hopefully it is you. So thank you so much, and until next time, aloha.